Welcome back, welcome back. I am Michael of New World Skin Designs, and it is my job to take you into the new world. I consider the new world the world after COVID. So many of our different ideas and conceptions have been broken down and changed and made to the fact, let me just grab my accoutrements here, that everything has changed, and it's my job to help you with these changes, and it's your job to help me with those changes. So I'm just trying to grab, we always do a quick riff. I'm just trying to grab my guitar here so that we can get a little riff going on here. There we go. Making it look tough. That's what I'm saying, right? At the time you were there for me. Remember yesterday. And I that was insane. I remember you all sleepless nights in this day. I wanna hear you say, I remember you. Yeah. Just a quick riff to get us going. I thought I would talk tonight about a great topic, which is your attitude. Your attitude, young sir. So, what is your attitude in these trying times? Let's talk before we get into that. Let's talk a little bit about our economy. And the biggest one is that I know it's the locks. The locks are incredible. I know. I hope you're getting used to the new studio. It's been a little bit different, but I really like it, and I hope you do too. So, still kicking on the water gig as the workout has begun. So, even in that right there, it's relating to your attitude. But let's just talk about a little bit in our economy. And the first one to talk about is retail. And I could actually believe that certain malls would actually even close down. The numbers continue to look bad and are moving down. But at the same time, I want to look at the flip side of it. If it's time for you to pick up a new TV, a new something or other, and you've researched that, it's a great time to do it because the prices are so much lower. So I wanted to make this one a little more fun and maybe just kind of off the cuff so that we're just getting a general overall of our economy and your necessity to stay in a positive frame of mind, because it's going to relate to everything in your day. Everything that you're doing is going to relate back to your attitude. So another thing in our economy that is going really poorly is our gasoline and distillate situation. We continue to get the numbers on this, and although the price of crude has actually dropped, we're now under $4 a gallon. The numbers in that whole synopsis just do not look good. So that's another thing to kind of think about, and to stay positive on that. What can you do to be more efficient in your travels, in your consumption of gasoline or other things? What can you do that would be more helpful to you in that situation? Another one that we have going on is, of course, housing prices. Now, a lot of people don't like to actually admit that there's anything wrong with the housing prices, of course, or housing or anything else, because so much of our economy is actually put back into it. But housing prices are going down, and that's going to have a negative viewpoint. Now, positive viewpoint on that, on having a positive attitude, is to say, well, how can I get by until those rates drop again? Once the Fed pivots, what can I be doing to get by on that time without having to go into getting all of those loans? You really want to go into a huge loan right now? That just absolutely sounds just ridiculous. I think I was just a little low in the frame. Just trying to, just still trying to just still trying to get things all organized here and all that jazz. But that's another thing, you know. And I wanted to talk another thing about fast food. Fast food has become so expensive, and even the new thing from Wendy's, the mozzarella chicken, whatever, you pull it apart, whatever. It's just reprocessed garbage. Try to eat and be healthy and have it. That will help out a lot as to your attitude. So that would be another one, and that's the other one to hit on is food prices and food, the portion of inflation that is with food. The prices at the store have just gone astronomical. And a lot of people are turning to these alternative forms, like going to Winco or getting your things from Walmart, or things like that. So there's quite a bit there to be said for even people with a lot of money are turning in and saying, hey, I'm going to start shopping the discount areas in these in this time. So that's another thing to think about. And how do I have a positive attitude about that? It makes you become more intentional with each dollar that you spend on food and energy, so that you are a lean, mean, fighting machine. So, and I wanted to get this song out today just because of that reason. So, yeah, just you're a rocking machine. Yeah. So I want to get these a little bit shorter. Well, they're just turning out a little bit shorter because we're just having a frank discussion. Well, a monologue. Because I wish we were on a live feed, but we're not. To talk about each one topic each day, and today's topic is of course on attitude. So with all of the things that I brought up, what is the one factor that is the lowest common denominator in all of it? It's you. You are going to experience every one of these, and it's how you adapt and how you have a positive mental attitude as to moving into the day. So you've got to be able to have that and moving into the project. So that's a good way to kind of bring that up. You know, I've seen the craziest stuff out, and it's going to get crazier. Perfect example though, on the portion of retail, which is going down. Not only the malls, I went by my hot tub place, and my hot tub place is completely dead. They are selling 0 hot tubs right now. So with that in mind, that's just a terrible way to live. And I mean, because you gotta have. I know it's the locks. They just kind of race in there. But I wanted to bring up a few of those things in our economy. But what is the lowest common denominator? You. And so it's your ability to have a positive mental attitude towards each of these endeavors, and try to keep yourself positive by having a positive mental attitude. So you want to wake up each day thinking this is going to be a good day. We're going to make good money today, or we're going to be highly productive in one of the things that we want to do. And it's going to reverberate back in your life to where you have just so much, such a better result in your day by keeping that attitude. So once again, it's my job to take you into the new world, to give my insight on a different topic. And my insight is you've got to have a positive mental attitude, because it's too hard to be around people without having a positive mental attitude. And we're here to be around other people, and it's a great thing to be around other people. So without further ado, there's the topic for tonight, which is have a good mental attitude. Thank you so much for watching. I try to be very consistent in these so that you have something to watch and something to listen to. I like listening to my channels for information and for something, sometimes a little bit of humor, yeah. And I like to listen to them so that I can get a different attribute into my life, so that I know what's going on around me. So I'm trying to delineate some of the things that are going on around you, and how that you can have, with a positive mental attitude, how you can get through that day with less suffering. So there's my shtick for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, write me a comment. Okay, Thank you so much. Okay, good night.